trees. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a brick. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
Bad dude.
Bad. Fast. Last night, I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark.
Incredible.
Fast. And you, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The thoughts, views shared here are just that, views. We just conversing, sharing perspective while having fun. So don't take this shit personal, and definitely don't try this at home. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's get to it. Oh, we now. What's poppin', family?
What it do?
What's happening?
Hey, man. It's been a long time coming, but I'm excited to be on the show with them boys. You know, talk the talk. We're going to have a little bit of, you see what I'm saying? It's going to be a little bit of conversations that's needed. It's going to be a little sparring back and forth. We got to talk Super Bowl. We got to get the beef back going with who the GOAT is of the NBA, because I know we got the young boy on the microphone this time, and he got a... there. Talk.
Yo.
Man.
What's good with it? What's good with it?
Steph with that 30, man. You know it. 30, man.
Steph 30? What 30? Block 30 or the number 30?
He's shooting it from 30.
Every time, 30 feet away.
And it's all net.
Man, you capping already, and we just started this show.
We just started, and you already starting out with that BS now. Come on now, damn it.
Yeah, you know. Hey, when we get to the topics, if anybody that's watching the show want to call into the show and further the discussion with us, we here, we excited. We got our own segments we talking about today. You know, we're going to get to this Super Bowl conversation because, you know, we all like sports. We all like hip hop. We all like the word. And, you know, we got some youthful conversations. We got some OG talk too, though. But what we starting with, y'all? Talk to me.
We want to kick this thing off in that music realm. We're going sports realm. We going, what we doing?
Y'all you want to start off in a miscellaneous topic or something or anything?
Yeah, let's I'm with it. I'm with whatever. You wanna go to the miscellaneous just to kind of get it started with some spice a little bit, just a little off kilter a little bit. I want to say foremost, man, it feels good to be back with you boys, man. It's been a while, man. Them Jackson boys, man. Like you say, nobody's safe, man. You got the La Familia here. You know what I'm talking about. And it's always, you never know which way it can go with these boys, man. It's all love. I'm happy to see y'all boys too, man, and be talking this talk with y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, most definitely. We have created the chat on the phone though, and we've been talking a lot on that, and that's been a podcast within its own. So it's best to just put it on the screen, record it, have these conversations out in public though. But I think I got a good miscellaneous topic to start it off on hip hop, but I think it's an educational topic for us all. Like, you know, I want each individual's person who is the big three. At one point in time, it was Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake. Right now in this era, and I want you to start it off, Dardar. Who is your big three in hip hop as a youthful individual? Who would you consider the three hottest, the top, the best, the ones popping off right now? Talk to me.
I'll probably say YB is still Drake. And I say Lil Durk.
Interesting.
And Drake. Ain't that what soldier like that?
Drake.
Me, if I had to say who I'm rocking with the most, the big three, I would say Nas, Malice from the Clips,
Ooh.
and J. Cole. That's who I would say. Malice from the Clips, Nas, and J. Cole. Big three that's popping off. That's my three. Talk to me, cuz.
My big three, Jack Boy perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the Clips as a whole, as one. That's my Malice and Pusher. Them boys be wrecking and shit.
Yep.
Future, I got to rock with Future. That's my dog, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you know what I'm saying? I know he ain't dropped in a minute, but he coming. He got something brewing.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would go Cole for sure. J. Cole. That would be my
Lyrical.
3. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Oh, go ahead, Jack. Was you finishing up?
No, yeah, that's it. I was gonna give a perspective behind it, but go ahead.
Go ahead, cuz.
Nah, you good? Go ahead.
Oh, okay. It's same big three. Ain't nothing changed. Kendrick, Cole, Drake, in that order. I put Drake last just because it's a different level when it comes to Kendrick and Cole, man. It's just different.
Who you got first then from them three for your listening purposes, and who would you listen to out of those three first, and why?
Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
It's I don't know, like since swimming pools in 2011 when y'all remember I said, oh, he hot when he had that song.
It was on Kendrick before anybody. I ain't even gonna cap.
I said he gonna be big. Watch, and then it's crazy. Oh.
You good. But
but yeah, Kendrick first, then Cole, then Drake.
So I wanted to ask you, topic is, J. Cole just recently released a mix with DJ Clue. And DJ Clue had this to say about big threes. Come on now.
And I loved it.
I don't even know about the clip.
Now, a lot of what the internet or just a lot of people are having conversations about right now is that the big three line that Cole had on the Bronx Zoo freestyle. Mm-hmm. But what I want to ask you is, at this point, does a big three even exist anymore? Being that there was already a declare winner, in your opinion?
Wow. I don't understand. Like, first of all, this whole big three thing, is a narrative that somebody created. That's for one. You know what I'm saying? Another narrative that somebody created is that somebody won. Mm-hmm. That's a matter of opinion, right? Mm-hmm. So, like, who's to say, like, you probably got your own big three. I probably got my own big three. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's to say, like, that's a matter of opinion? People just be, like, trying to talk, and the thing about the urban culture is they always trying to put one another against each other, which is whack to me. You don't see that you don't see white people doing that. You don't see the Asians doing that. It's only it's always a competition rather than people love and embracing each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Okay, it's hip hop. You want to battle this and that third, but people want to turn into beef. And like, I seen the narrative. Someone say, "Oh, yo, Cole is dissing this person, this person." Like, where are they making this up from? Like, who? Like, he didn't say nobody's name. Mm-hmm. So how? Like, who is he? Like, why is he dissing somebody? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that. But I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people need to listen to the music and enjoy the music and stop trying to nitpick and see who's talking about who. Like, you listen for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
And all culture and sports, hip hop, entertainment, movies, and all of that. Where did the big three just topic come from originally? Where did that originate at?
USA men's basketball team. Well, that was a dream team, wasn't it?
That's where the big three started off at.
I know the big three.
Why you like? Where did it start off? Where did it start off?
Bron?
I don't know. It might have been before that. Was it the Celtics?
There's no real where it started from, though, right? I don't think so. I mean, I think it's just something that really has just come about within. Obviously, you had that in basketball. That, for me, that was the first time outside of, like Walk said, was the dream team. But that was more of a 5+, like, who look at this roster type deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And then it moved into hell, you could say what was the big three back in the day? It was Pop, Biggie, Jay-Z, wasn't it? Or something like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can look at it generationally and say every era what was this big three in hip hop and sports or whatever the case may be. So I just feel like it's just something that's been around, but like it's been a little blown out of proportion here lately. I feel like
it's blown out of proportion because I want Dada to answer this first to start this off. When y'all think of Big Three and how it's transpired to this beef with Drake, Kendrick, and Cole, what do y'all think about competition, the healthy side and the non-healthy side of competition? Start it off, Dada.
I ain't gonna lie. It'd be cool, like, cause like when it come to music, like when it come to competition and music be good, I feel like it make them compete even harder and make them like, like certain people like Drake, he don't drop that much. When you beefing with Kendrick, you gotta drop this. Kendrick coming crazy, like he talking spicy, so it's like you gotta come harder every time. So it's like you gotta step your game up, and it's like that's what the people want to see. Fans ask Drake to drop. Kendrick diss him, he dropped. We got what we wanted, but at the end of the day, it's still kind of lame because it's like beef for what fans be pushing the narrative. They be caring more than the actual artists do. So it's just kind of a knick-knack type of thing, but I don't really care for it.
Yeah. Is it a bad side to competition? Because you said the good side was that he got to come outside and compete.
The bad thing is, it just puts artists like we probably wanted them to collab. Now we can't get that collab. It's like it's one of those. So it's like I don't know.
But my bad. But you said Drake didn't drop though, cuz like he don't drop enough. Did you say that?
Yeah, I said he don't drop enough.
Why not? When he was dropping 1 to 2 albums a year for like a nice run. I'm looking at it right now. 8, 6, 15, back to 12. So his gap was obviously 08, 09, 11, 12, and then 15, 3 years, and then it was 6, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. He was just dropping shit back to back. Drake was murdering shit. I remember me and Cuz talking about this shit. To be honest, like Drake was the hottest out.
They're probably the latest album I probably listened to Drake was when he had that one with P&D. So I ain't really just a big Drake listener. So it's like when he dropped probably singles and I probably hear the song, I'm like, oh, this hard. Then that's probably go tune into it. But other than that, I don't really be listening to him like that. But he hard for sure. He one of the greats.
What's the difference? See, age has a lot to do with it too. And I want to know your thoughts about competition, the good and the bad, when it comes to big threes and stuff too, WAP. But Drake did drop a lot though, but Darius is in a different generation. He's on young boy timing. How many albums have Young Boy dropped in the last year?
Like 2025, I'll probably say like 2.
And then he already dropped 1 in 2026. So he done dropped 3-4 albums in 1 year.
Yeah, in a year span, I'll probably say 3 or 4.
They want the music down, cuz.
Does it I saw something the other day, earlier today, actually, with Bow Wow, how he said nobody makes timeless music anymore. Timeless music and music to feel good and make ladies cry. Like he said, they don't make that type of music no more. He said nowadays it's too much like microwave music or right now music, but timeless music that'll be around still for like 8 years. He said people don't make it kind of music no more. And I think, will that hinder Young Boy or will he still have fans 10, 20 years from now? With his old music.
With his old music, I ain't gonna lie, his old music be bangers though. I ain't gonna fake it. Like me personally, when I'm probably 20 years down the line, I probably still listen to like 1 or 2 songs, not the ones that's more hyper and stuff like that. Nah, but the one that's cool, laid back, he got some bangers for sure. But certain crowds, like with my age group, we probably gonna follow the artist that we came up with. So it's like it's gonna just keep flowing. He probably might keep dropping, but as we get older, we for sure probably still gonna listen. But we might not listen to him as much before because we older now, so we ain't really trying to hear all the rah for us. But
I feel like what you saying too today in this era, it's not about dropping a classic. It's all about extending your catalog. Like it's catalog for classic now. People are dropping music at a rapid rate because we live in a faster world. People don't got time to be waiting on you. If we got to wait for 2-3 years, we're gonna forget about you. You know what I'm saying? And what NBA Young Boy should do by him releasing that much like that, what I commend Nas for doing is aging with his audience. That is key If you can't, that's something that I feel like has hindered Jack's favorite artists. He ain't aged with his art. He ain't aged with his audience. To me, I feel like Wayne ain't aged. Yeah, I feel like he gotta age with his audience. If you don't age with your audience, the people that's coming up that's young and you still in that realm, they don't even know who, you know what I'm saying, who you are. But that's just my take on it. I feel like it's catalog over classic now.
Yeah, I mean, like the Wayne thing, I just feel like if you come up on somebody, it's kind of like what Darius just said. If he coming up on Young Boy, by the time he get 20 years down the road, like we've been in this thing with Wayne for 20 plus, you know what I'm saying? I can still go back and listen to them old tracks. And then when he do drop something, I feel like I can still relate to it, but I can also sift through the shit I don't really fuck with, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel like it'll be, you know what I'm saying? Because I know what Wayne I like, what version of Wayne I like, and I can hear that, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people didn't like the Carter 6. I'm fucking with the Carter 6. Like his lyrics in it, like the vibe, the bounce that I get from it, like I liked it.
Yeah, he was spitting. Let's go on and get into one of the real topics. We're gonna start off with you, Jack. That's what we're gonna start off. We're gonna get straight into the Super Bowl. We've been texting each other talking about the Seahawks, Denver, and who else was in it in the playoffs? The Niners, our team took the L. Buffalo. We was talking about all of that, but get us ready for the Super Bowl, cuz. What's the first topic at hand?
All right. Let's get it, man. There's no filter with your boy Jack, man. So we finna talk this sports talk. Like Cuz said, we're gonna jump straight into this Super Bowl stuff, man. So just some a few little notes, man. How y'all feel and what y'all think about this? This is gonna be the 10th rematch in Super Bowl history between the Patriots and the Seahawks. I know me and Cuz was conversing about it a couple days ago, just about like, damn, this is the 10th time the Seahawks been in the Super Bowl, but this is the 10th time that it's been a Seahawks versus the Pats in history. Maybe it was the Seahawks way back when, but who knows? But I know they've been there and they've been, a little more relevant here in the past decade. But I thought that was kind of crazy that this is the 10th matchup between these two. And, and then that I know that Drake May, super young, what is his second year in the league? He's going to be the second youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl after Dan Marino and Ben Roethlisberger, and he could pass Ben Roethlisberger if he win the Super Bowl as the youngest to win a Super Bowl. So I think that's pretty dope, man. But yeah, that's kind of a little bit where we at, man. What's y'all thoughts? You know what I mean? And looking at this matchup come next week, man. What's y'all thoughts on who gonna win? And I don't know if we doing picks today or what.
Oh, we can do all that.
We talking about it, so
yeah, let's do it. Pick scores, all of that. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
Who want to start it off with what they take? Because I got a whole bunch of stuff I could say about it. But who want to start it off? Because that stat was crazy. 10 times Super Bowl matchup. That's a crazy stat, like Elston said.
Yeah, between the two, that's super crazy.
I didn't even know the Seahawks been to the Super Bowl that much.
Right. That's what I said. I feel like in my lifetime, I've probably seen them there twice,
right,
three times. Yeah. Russell Wilson. Twice,
I
right?
Russell Wilson was a losing quarterback. I ain't knew he made it to the Super Bowl.
He won one. He won one with him.
Mm-hmm. Who a better quarterback? This is off topic a little bit, and we're gonna get right back to it. Who a better quarterback, y'all? Cam Newton or Russell Wilson?
Cam Newton. Freak. That's
Cam
boy.
Better quarterback.
Cam Newton.
Better athlete or better quarterback?
Better quarterback.
Russell Wilson a better quarterback.
You crazy.
Let's be honest, man. He won a Super Bowl. Come on, man. He don't want
to. Cam Newton could have won one.
He got there.
If it wasn't a going away party.
Well, hell.
It was a going away party in that bitch.
Nah, boy.
That nigga jumped on that ball. It'd have been different.
Couldn't get it done. Guess what? He got it done.
I ain't even gonna say it, man. Jumped on that ball was
crazy pause. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, but go ahead, Jack.
And I was gonna say another little thing. Looking at it too, it's just crazy how the Pats went like from last year from 4-13 to damn near one of the best teams in the league to 17-3. That's a big turnaround, and that's due to a great leadership from Mike Vrabel, man. And Mike Vrabel can become the first person in NFL history to win a Super Bowl as a player and as a head coach for the same team. So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah. Mike Vrabel, he did a hell of a job this year. No, I don't want to take to my conspiracy thoughts yet. I want to give my score first. Because I got a conspiracy thought about Drake made me be here in Charlotte and all of this going on. It's just I feel like it's something conspiracy going on. But my prediction for the game, I would say it's gonna be high scoring because it's in San Francisco.
Good weather.
Good weather, lively atmosphere, brand new stadium. I say 38-32 Seahawks. 38-32 Seahawks.
I'm gonna go last since it's my topic. Go ahead, Dar.
Yeah. I don't know who I want to win. They both got Buckeyes. You feel what I'm saying? So
Forget about what you want, Dar. Give us what the facts of what you've seen telling you. Remove the feelings.
Yeah.
Seahawks 28. Patriots 22.
I like it. I like it.
I bet we need to get us a sponsor. We need prize picks on the top of the screen.
Right.
Let me get the Seahawks 35 and the Patriots 24.
Like a clean sweep.
Oh,
I mean 10, 11 points. I mean, I don't know.
28-22. That Elroy said he like score.
Yeah, I was leaning in the 20s too, and I ain't gonna lie, that was gonna be my prediction, like 28. I see 28, 30, 32 somewhere in that frame because I do like both the defenses. Both the defenses are solid, but I think that Seattle has a little bit more firepower on offense. But so I'm gonna take the Seahawks. Yeah, I can't. I feel like I don't want to take their 28 because I'm gonna say 30. I'm gonna say 32, 28. Seahawks
28. I wrote it all down. I'm 38-32. 22. Walk 35-24. Jack Seahawks 32-28. Seahawks with the clean sweep. But I like what Timestamp Tiffany said though. 49ers playing at home would have been tough. Most definitely it would have been.
That's a perfect segue into my next question within my topic. I said besides these two teams, how does everyone feel about the matchup? Obviously, we you can speak a little bit more to that if you wanted to. And did they see anyone else in the Super Bowl this year?
I thought Denver was going to make it to the Super Bowl.
That was at the top of a lot of people's Super Bowl wishes this year, I should say.
I thought Denver was going to make it, and I feel like they would have made it if their quarterback wouldn't have gotten injured.
Yeah,
tough. Their defense was tough. I'm shocked that. See, I know my girl Timestamp Tiffany that's watching the show from Baltimore. I was let down by the Ravens. I had an expectation for the Ravens. I had an expectation for Josh Allen because Patrick Mahomes ain't in it. Who else? Lamar Jackson wasn't in it. He had a clear pathway as the best quarterback after he beat Trevor Lawrence. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be no quarterbacks and nobody in his way to stop the Bills from going to the Super Bowl. And the Bills and the Ravens, to me, was two of the biggest letdowns because I felt like they had superior talent. Who would y'all say y'all thought?
That's what I was gonna say too. The Bills and the Ravens, especially the Bills. I don't know, man. The Bills, they just can't get it done. But the Ravens can't neither. It's like one play away, and is it something hovering over them? I don't know, man. But I don't really got too much words to say, but I do. I agree with you.
Lamar Jackson trash. Send his ass on down the road. That's why. Trash. Get his ass out of here. That's the problem.
Y'all tripping.
What my boy Elroy just say? Damn it, you hear me? Tell him Roy got to go. I'm telling y'all, that's the problem. They put all this hype around Lamar, and I don't know if that's the problem. Like it possibly could be like the hype surrounding him, and he just can't deliver. Sit back, leave him alone. under expectate for him, and then see what happens. Maybe he can muster something up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tripping, you know.
Oh yeah, you is a Lamar Jackson's.
Hugger.
Tell what? Oh, give us some
Lamar
information
Jackson,
on Lamar Jackson. He what?
Lamar Jackson, one of them ones. I promise you. Like we ain't gonna disrespect his name. We ain't gonna do none of that. He like it. He like it. I'm telling you. He gonna. It be. I'm telling you. He like it. We gonna see it.
If he was like that, he would be in a bowl. He ain't been to a bowl.
Jack, he'll take you out your fitted.
I ain't worried about none of that. Cause guess what? Jack don't do that shit no more. Jack played the same position, boy. You hear me?
Yeah.
So, I know what I know, and I see what I see. You hear me? All that running shit, running backwards ain't gonna get you. Ain't gonna get you
but
nowhere.
if you look at it though, the Ravens just had a bad season of fumbling the ball, bro. Like Zay Flowers, it's a football rule. Get your yards and get on. He keep trying to cut back, get smacked, fumble. Now they expect Lamar Jackson to come be Superman and say today that he can't do that every game.
Sucks. It sucks because all the pressure be on the QB. Like we sit here talking about quarterbacks right now. You know what I mean? And that just sucks because that's where it starts and that's where it ends. You know what I mean?
Literally.
If the quarterback ain't producing and getting it done, guess what? You're assed out. You're in and you're out. You know what I'm saying? So
year too.
I got a question for y'all. I got 2 questions because this Super Bowl is getting to it, but I want to read Timestamp Tiffany comment and Elroy. Y'all, Timestamp Tiffany and Elroy, the people that's in the chat beefing because they're Steelers fans, and then she is a Ravens fan. So she said Ravens had to be the most disappointing from the first game to the final game against the Steelers. Then she said, I think that the great thing that happened was the move around with coaches. Sometimes a new coach brings new energy. And then Elroy said, here they go. Ravens had no issues making it to the playoffs, but it's about that ring. That's facts. It's about that ring.
Nope.
My question this is just a quick hit question. Who is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL?
Patrick Mahomes.
Pat Mahomes.
Or Josh Allen.
Cap. Y'all ain't even gonna be able to guess it.
Is it what's the name from the Chargers?
Cap.
Hold on, let me think.
Dak Prescott, man.
Yeah. What?
It was Dak.
He ain't even played this season.
Yeah, he did. He played
the
quarterback.
Deshaun Watson.
He got it.
Watson.
I knew it. He got a contract, and that nigga can't throw in a garbage can.
Him and Lamar Jackson is from the same era.
Yeah.
What happened to Watson, cuz?
Them allegations.
That took a toll for sure. But then he had a bounce back season. Like after he got there, like he had them boys right. He had the Browns in the playoffs. And I felt did he get hurt? And Flacco had a play or some shit like that when they got to the playoffs or something?
Yeah, that's it, man. He just had a bad career, but that was just a quick hit topic. I just wanted to see if y'all catch that, fam.
I mean, he was balling. Like Deshaun Watson was that guy. Texas, he was balling. Then that shit popped up. Then he switched on to the Cleveland, and he balled out though. He balled out.
And he with the Browns.
Yeah, he came back, had a nice year. That's why I said what I said. That's why I bounced back like Deshaun Watson. You hear me?
Yeah,
he was down, but you know what I'm saying.
Look at Troy.
But yeah, we keeping it rolling in the sports section, or
one more.
I got a couple more questions. You hear me?
We can switch around the topic. What's popping, Troy?
What's happening, Troy?
Yeah.
But yeah. So where we want to go? We want to go towards the Bron Curry piece. I feel like we need to go there. That's what we're gonna do because I had the one about what college program has the best sports program collectively overall. You know, because I kind of feel like it may be biased on her, but you never know.
Okay.
But at the end of the day,
talk to us. Dang, I done missed Troy call.
Oh, he called in. He said, "Answer the phone."
Let's see what he said on the playback. Oh, he didn't say nothing. It went straight to voicemail. Yo, let me call Troy back before he before we get into the next topic? I think I missed this call. I'm about to hit him up. You know, I think he went straight to the voicemail. Tap in with us, Troy. But yeah, keep the conversation going, cuz. Keep the conversation
All
going.
right, well, look. All right, so my question was, is Steph Curry and Bron time up? That's the first part of it. And then obviously my second part of it was, what else is there to prove? And I just want you guys' perspective on those two questions. Is they time up, and what else is there to prove if it is or if it isn't? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Darder. Talk to me.
First of all, we all know Bron time been up 3 years ago.
Tap in. Hold up 1 second, Darren. I apologize. Talk to us, Troy.
Hey, I just want to. Can y'all hear me good? I was calling from the back phone, dog.
It wouldn't come through neither. My phone was neglecting the calls.
Hey, I'm saying you neglected it. Hey, the streets been famished with Dem Jackson Bois. I'm so glad you on the stream now.
Hey,
What's up, Troy?
What's good, family?
What's up with you, man? I'm about to go live over here on TikTok. But I got to jump in and say hi to my boys right quick. But I just had to say what's up and keep doing y'all thing. Salute to you, baby.
Thank you, family. Thank you. We got to tap into TikTok. Share a link with us, fam, so we can be able to out on TikTok.
For sure that my boy Trevor say, hey, man, peace, love, and go get yourself some money.
Most definitely. Troy just called in to say what's up, though. But the question, I like the question. Bron, Steph, is KD in that today?
We can throw him in there. I just know, how we had our group chat. So, we always talk to Bron, Jordan, which is not relevant no more. But right now, Bron and Curry still in the league, over 20 years, right? Is they time up? What else is there to prove from them? They both got 4 ships, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are they tarnishing their career, or do they have a reasonable shot at winning another championship?
Talk to us, Darder. I start it off.
All right, so first of all, Bron time up, but before I ain't even gonna talk crazy about Bron in my era. Bron, and that Bron versus Curry matchup was crazy. Everybody loved that matchup. You feel me? Like that's one of the best final series ever. I feel like so. Bron got his respect for me for sure, but it is time for bro to go. I ain't gonna lie. He rotten garbage. Sit down, trash can. His son probably better than him right now. Ooh, that's how I'm feeling like.
Cow. You got to hate it right there a little bit.
So time for him to go. I'm sick of him. I'm sick of looking at him.
But what about KD and Curry? Is it time for them to go?
Put Curry on the Lakers and watch what he do.
Why he gotta leave?
Right.
He playing with plumbers. He's scoring 30 a night and getting nails every night. Like, come on, Bron can score 15 against the Thunder and still win because he got Luka.
Bron an all-star. Do we deserve to be an all-star?
No.
Oh my God, the disrespect, man.
No. He ain't a top 25 player in the league no more.
No, he a top 25. 25, but like I'm finna go, bro. Like them averages, them are free throws.
Give us your
no word.
Let Jack give us his take. Is it time for LeBron, Steph, and KD to go, Jack? That's your question. Give us your take, fam.
Hey, I really want her walk, but because that's walk boy. But for me personally, I don't think KD time up. KD got a little more time for sure. He got more to prove. Like he's still ring chasing. He team chasing, but he ring chasing. Motherfucker, I've been on 4-5 teams in the past 5 years, but
and now
two status. But for me though, with the Bron and Curry piece, I'm a whole 100 on Bron. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Sit back, let your child play. You know what I'm saying? You done got to go play in Cleveland with your child in front of your mama and the grandmama and all that shit. So you done did and set out what you probably been wanting for a long, long time, bro. So go on, sit your ass down, boy. And for Curry, I think Curry got a couple more in him. I think Curry got a couple more in him. He up there, but I do think if you Durr got a point. I ain't even gonna push his point to the side, but you give Curry one more ace with him, I think he can get it done. That's my take.
I want to go last because I want to play something too. This was a great topic, but I want to go last.
I'm
Go
gonna say
ahead,
this
walk,
now.
talk to the kid.
Everybody need to go home, man. Not just Bron. Everybody. KD done for. Achilles tore up, man. You done for since there's Achilles.
Yeah.
Curry,
Yeah.
big dog. Look, it's only gonna be so many threes you can shoot before you get to the finals again. I'm just saying. Just don't shoot the messenger. But if you gotta find team players to come play with you and do all this extra, your time up too, man. You feel me? Like, you done got 4.
What you gotta be doing?
He need to go too, man. But at the end of the day, all of them time up, man.
He don't want Curry to
Let
pass
some of the
Bron in
youngsters
them
come
rings.
in and get some of this action. You know what I mean? Get some of these championships. You know what I mean? Let these young boys get a little taste of. You got people.
They doing it though. Walk Shea Gilgeous. That motherfucker got him one. Coupon got him one a few years ago. Man.
You see him?
Yeah, they heard. That's why it's time to push these old heads on up out of here, ain't it? Hey,
go ahead. Russell Westbrook, James Harden, all y'all go, man. It's time
James Harden, yes, time to go. Paul George too. Time to go home.
It's just act like Curry ain't got top 10.
That bitch came back, dropped 40. They suspended his ass. They said they tested him. They're like, damn, you ain't played in a year. Bitch came back, dropped 40. Tested him. He had some kind of drug, whatever, performance enhancing drug or something. So they suspended him 25 games. Bitch got the goal, bitch.
Oh, I got a clip that all y'all already seen that's gonna further this discussion. But I want to say this is my take. I'm gonna simplify it. Ain't none of them niggas gonna win no championship. It's over. The championship years is over. For Steph too. While you doing that, nephew, you know what I'm saying? It's over. I don't care who he go get. It's over. He can't stop me.
You go get Antetokounmpo. He gonna win one. Him and Giannis gonna win one. I put all the money I got in my account. They gonna win one.
Don't do that, girl.
I promise you. That might reinvigorate them though. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Now I can go get me one.
He already got top 10 points per game in the league. Put Giannis, he gonna have top 5 points per game in the league. Stop playing.
That's cheat code, him and Giannis.
They ain't even the 8th best team in the West, man.
Who ain't?
They literally rank.
And then the East, the Bucks ain't even. They ain't better than the Hornets.
But we ain't talking. we talking players. We talking individual players.
And let's talk about how when Bron retired, Bronny gone with him.
Nah, we ain't gonna talk about young boy like that.
You always got to talk.
He do kind of talk crazy.
He don't like this shit.
Let's get to this clip right quick though. I don't know why my clips hesitating for some reason.
At some point, like you said, it'd be a conversation that'd be brought up again, and hopefully we can kind of figure it out and get to a better place about it, because the game is different. Like I want people to understand, and our fans to understand, that playing 82 games in the 80s and 90s is not the same as playing 82 games in the 2020s. It's just not. The way we play, the level of pace, the level of the speed that we're playing at, it's a different game now. It's a totally different game. And, it's a lot of soft tissue injuries that's happened now because of it. I hope we can get a handle on that as well, because that's big in our game. I think when I first came into the league, Reese, like some of the biggest concerns of injuries was like, a high ankle sprain. You was afraid to step on somebody's ankle because there was 4 or 5 guys sitting in the paint. So, guys with athleticism, myself, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter, to name a couple guys, sometimes you're afraid to take off into the lane because there was 4 or 5 guys sitting in the paint. And if you land on somebody's ankle, you get a high ankle sprain, you out 4 to 6 weeks. Now that's not really much you don't really see that as much now because the game is so spread open, it's so much pace. But now you see the new high ankle sprain is the calf.
Right.
So, hopefully we could get a handle on that from a medical standpoint. But it's just the game. I just want the fans to understand that the game is a little different. And
I'm glad we all was quiet to hear the GOAT talk, man.
Curry changed all that.
Boy, I'd have told that shut up, man. Talking that soft ass talk, soft tissues and strengthen your ankles and your calves, man.
The biggest nigga talking about soft tissues.
Soft tissues, soft ass. Nah, let me show that. My dog.
Curry changed all of that.
Man,
Five niggas ain't sitting in the paint when you got a guard, Curry.
And that's the problem. Let me start. Since I went last on the topic, let me start it. All I heard was fear and excuses. That's all I heard. I might be wrong. I heard fear and excuses. You ain't complaining about taking that $45-50 million home. You're complaining about playing 82 games. The NBA ain't going to shorten the season up. They might ask y'all to play more games because people ain't watch it like they used to. They might make it 100 games. Y'all want all this bread. But to me, we can't go to work and say, yeah, I'm tired. I work 3 days a week starting right now.
Dem Jackson Bois.
Oh, shit. We got a Bron. Hold up. Is that my boy, Guy?
Yep, you already know.
What's going on, Guy? Talk to us. All
right. One, we not finna do this, yo. We cannot do this.
We doing it, damn it. We doing it. You heard?
Okay, one. This man has been playing for 23 years.
Mm-hmm.
23 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
2, he done been through damn near 3 decades.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he done played with everybody's daddy. That's in the league now. Okay, now this is not the 80s and the 90s where we got niggas on crack. Got open they stop. Liquor, and everything else in the locker room.
Talk to him, Guy. Keep going. Keep cooking.
We gotta put this thing in perspective. And the reason why he's making the money he is now because he is the face of the league.
Still.
So we don't leave the money aside. Okay. He's 41? Averaging 25 still.
Damn, he still average 25?
Resting when he want to rest.
So what he's taught, you wouldn't rest? I'm just turned 40, and trust me, I'm resting.
Well, go to sleep. Go sit down. Retire. No, you
go
on
home,
a team.
nigga.
You on a team. You selling tickets. We want to come watch LeBron play. I ain't got time for him to be resting. Damn it. If you don't want to play, take your ass on then and retire. Shit.
You should have called him 10 years ago.
Well,
I wouldn't watch that nigga play if he was in my closet right now.
In your closet. Why in your closet, nephew?
Hide and seek.
Hey, who's your favorite player, man?
Curry.
Man, you ain't heard him?
Say something.
Curry. Hey, Curry. Hey, you forgot Curry had ankle problems when he first came into the league. He was going to get traded.
But you see, he saved Golden State. Now what?
Yeah, when he leaves, who else y'all gonna have?
He not leaving. He gonna retire if anything.
All right, he going to Charlotte Hornets next.
Talk to us about the 82 games, though, Guy, while we got you on the phone.
Well, the 82 games, I mean, you got to understand this, too. They traveling more than anything. You talking about back-to-back, right? Let's talk about the back-to-back that these players are playing. That's why a lot of them are not playing. We want to talk about, time management. Who started that? Pop did.
Yep.
Remember the Spurs?
Kawhi, Tim Duncan, all them boys, yeah.
And he got fined for that, right? That's when we first seen it.
Mm-hmm.
But we understand what he was doing because that roster was old. You had Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, and Tony Parker. Kawhi was young.
Does it help or hurt the league that's going on? Your perspective.
You got to take care of the players who's making the money, right? Who's filling the seats.
The customers.
I don't expect LeBron to play I don't expect LeBron right now to play back to back, but he has been.
I'm gonna let them ask you some questions, guy. But I got one more. I don't want to take over the questions. If guy go to a Lakers game and pay $5,000 for a seat, and Bron ain't playing, talk to me, guy.
First of all, I'm gonna make sure before I buy that ticket he is playing, because I ain't spending no $5 for no damn seat.
And he ain't show up.
And he ain't show. No, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm good.
Ask guy.
I'll watch it at home.
Ask guy a question, y'all. What y'all thought of? Because guy, he stand on. He been on that Bron. He got all the bronze too, the sneakers and everything. Talk to him.
That's what I'm talking about, guy. That's my boy, bitch. The GOAT, bitch. I'm tired of the disrespect. Nephew, he went to 8 straight finals. You know what that mean, bitch? He played from October to June for 8 years in a row, bitch. He tired, man. He can do what he want to do.
Retire then, nigga.
You mean to tell me if you were still averaging, still the money was on the table, you would retire?
You gonna average 25 if you getting 50 free throws a game.
Dang, the disrespect.
I don't time out. First of all, LeBron don't even go to the lane like. I mean, he don't even go to the line like that. I mean, they talk about him flopping, right?
Mm-hmm.
He don't get the calls that anybody else would normally get. So let's talk about it. LeBron would actually have more points than he do now, and he's the leading. His averages is a lot more than a lot of these young dudes. But also, he passed Kareem. What is he at? 52,000. He had 52,000, 51,000 now.
Yeah, he had 50 years.
If Curry had LeBron whistle, he's scoring 80 a night.
He was a pass first player.
You know what though? We're missing a big picture about LeBron's career, and that is even though he's been playing for this long, he didn't even play in college, man. He went straight to the pros. So the college years is gonna take up in the pros, man. And he take care of himself. You know what I mean? He got a good workout plan or whatever, spending money and all that.
You was finna say good body. Pause.
Man, look, you wanted me to say it, man.
Let's get into the conversation so we can move past the Jackson.
I'm good. I ain't got nothing to say about the nigga. I said what I said, and it is what it is. That nigga need to get on down. My GOAT is Jordan, and my GOAT gone. So, and like I said, I ain't got no disrespect on Bron name, none of that, because I fuck with Bron. He a hell of a player. He is a GOAT. I ain't gonna lie. He's a GOAT. He ain't the GOAT, but he's a GOAT of the game. He's did a lot for the NBA and the culture and all of that. But right now, it's time for him to hang it on up, man. Like Cuz said, I had to retire that jersey, man.
It's time to move. I feel like the league is. This is my perspective on it too. Before we move along, I feel like the league can't move forward with Curry, Durant, and Bron still in the league. And that clip that I played. 82 games, I feel like that's complaining because I can't go to work and say I'm working 3 days a week from now on. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna allow you to do that. They're gonna let you go. But the NBA and working a job is totally different, though. What you got to say in closing, guy? Give us your thoughts and perspectives, man. And I always appreciate you calling into the show, and we got to link up again also soon, man.
Oh yeah. I mean, at this point, man, like I agree with you. Until Bron, KD, and Steph leave and pass the torch down to like Edwards, you got some of these other players, bro, but they got big shoes to fill.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like these dudes are still out here balling, even though they're in their latter years of their career.
Mm-hmm.
They still a face. So until somebody take that spot. It is what it is. And the NBA is going, as long as they filling seats and the money is selling and the TV deals are happening, hey, what can you do? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, at the end of the day, hey, till them three are gone, who else are going to be looking at?
Jokic, Shai Gilgeous,
Jokic. Yeah, Yeah, that's true. But at the end of the day, look at the markets that they're in.
They is in smaller markets, but if the old niggas leave, they can go to the markets though. I like Cade Cunningham, to be honest with you.
He
I
a
like
rising star.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Rising star, boy.
Yeah.
What, 3 years in the league? 3 or 4 years in the
He's gonna
league?
be able to keep that team together too much longer.
Top
They
5.
They fuck around winning shit.
Top
The
2.
way they
Roy.
look. The way they looking.
You got it right, Elroy. Top 10.
I agree with you on that too, guy, because I feel like they ain't gonna be able to keep that. They got that team through the draft though, but they so successful they gonna have to split that team up, fam.
Who came them? I mean, Detroit.
OKC. He said they ain't gonna. OKC.
OKC.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be able to keep that team together
because you're gonna go into that second apron. Once you get into that second apron, bro, they ain't gonna want to pay them taxes.
I mean, yeah, you got to pay them because they winning. So yeah, some of them might branch off, and I only see like maybe 3 of them branching off because the other ones are just role players. But Shea Gilgeous so good, and then what's my boy name with the Braves? Williams. Huh?
He does.
Yeah.
Him. Yep.
And then obviously Chet Holmgren, a baller. So yeah, I mean they're gonna have to get paid, but I still feel like they can work it out to keep them together. I mean, there's been teams that has done that, you know what I mean? So why not them? As long as they're gonna keep winning shit, why not? If I'm the owner, I'm gonna pay these boys.
It's all according to the owner want to pay them penalties.
It's about that market. You know what I'm saying? Now we talk about Boston. Look at Boston, and you got Tatum, and you got Jaylen Brown. They both got max contracts. Them are the only two that's going to be able to hold a max contract.
I forgot about people around them. To be honest, Jaylen and God damn, because he got hurt.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yep,
Tatum. Jason Tatum. Yeah. Ooh.
Trash.
Hey, appreciate you calling in, bro. It's always good to talk to you,
man.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you. Thank you for your time, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Always.
Yes, sir.
Definitely say he trash.
Guess who sent him home?
Who trash?
Guess who sent him home? 2022.
Curry, but what did he do the year after that?
Chip.
Want to chill?
It don't matter. Curry didn't have nobody for real. He can't go back to back with plumbers.
Nah, there wasn't no plumbers. He had a squad. I want to salute to my boy though, Izzy. I be tapped into his show. I watch all of his shows. Real Spill with Mills. If you checking out my channel and my show, make sure you go subscribe to Real Spill with Mills. He has great daily content, and when I say great, I mean it's next level. Make sure y'all go tap into the brother, man. He got a dope show, Real Spill with Mills. I need y'all to subscribe to him too. He said, "Salute to the Jackson Boys. We standing on business."
Salute, Bill.
We're gonna lock in with you.
Yeah, most definitely. Who up next? I want to do mine after the next one. Dada, you want to go? Walk, you want to get to it? Who want to get
there?
Let's go, man. Talk that talk, man.
We here. AD, this Dada. We talking about Dada?
Man, we gonna get into this YB new album, Slime Crop, man. You know they say might be the album of the year. It was highly requested of fans, you know, but it's only a few songs I rock with on there, so I can't call it the album of the year just yet though. So, you know, but he only sold 75K records. So when I'm looking at, I'm like, I wonder who sold more. I'm talking to Unc. He said A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky sold 150. I said, what?
Yeah, he's a bigger artist. He bigger than
Yeah, right.
I ain't listened to a song from A$AP. I don't know how long.
I feel you though, but educate us on YB. What did you like about the album? Tell us your favorite record. Why did you gravitate to the nigga too though? We need to know that.
Nah, though. I say my favorite my favorite song probably Bruce Wayne. That was a tough song. But about the album, it's just versatile. Like got a lot of different vibes. If you want to catch a vibe, and probably you might find a song you like in there. You might not. You might hate a song in there. It's just you gotta pick whatever you want to do. But I say I gravitate towards him because it's like I don't know. It's just like my generation. Like we just grew up off of him. Like it was the hottest thing out. So it's like we just always heard him. Like even my mama played him one time when I was a kid. It's like he been out for the longest, but he just my generation at the same time. But he just real. He don't really just fold like J. Cole. He denied a feature from J. Cole. He told that nigga, you can go home about that. I don't care for that feature. Like, he real. Like, he don't care for it. He don't care about the industry for real. He just his own man.
Yeah. I listened to the album. It's 30 records on the album.
God dog.
Too much.
It's 30 records.
Even if I tried, I wouldn't know where to start, man.
Top to bottom. That's how you rock it.
Top to bottom, literally.
I'm intrigued about, the youth, how they gravitate to him. NBA Youngboy kind of reminds me of Tupac, but without the message. Because Tupac had a messaging and a strategy to his music, but it was kind of, Tupac was aggressive too, talking about hitting them up and shooting them up and all of that stuff. Though it doesn't resonate with my soul. I really can't relate to NBA Youngboy, but me being a person who creates and make rap songs myself, I have to listen to everything to see the direction that the culture is going. And I don't understand when a man is up millions and still talking about murder and violence and stuff. I just can't relate. I don't understand it. But it seemed like he got the youth in a chokehold, though.
Yeah, he do. It's like me. I branched off, like, because I used to be a diehard YB fan, like diehard. But I definitely branched off because it's like once you keep rapping about killing and this and that, it'll feed your brain and doing exactly that. So I was like, I can't do that. I can't, like, in the morning listen to YB. Like, I can't do that. You can ready to take a nigga head off walking down the hallway. You just can't do it. Like, so you just got to branch off. But he, like, that's when he got asked about the 21 Savage F the streets. He said he is the streets. He come from the streets. So I feel like he just ain't gonna branch off because that's who he feel he got entertained for right now, is the streets. So
I ain't gonna lie though, YB music do produce a feeling of get you hyped, get you turned, get you ready for a moment, like type deal. Because I ain't gonna lie, every time, like I tapped in with sports and shit. Like when them Niners come out, they got their boombox. They always playing young NBA Youngboy. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers probably in their 40s, early or late 30s, 30. You know what I'm saying? Older cats, and that's what they rocking with. They coming out like, you know what I'm saying, turned up to that YB, man. So, his music make you feel a bounce and make you have a vibe. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I can respect about YB. But like Cuz was saying, like just the shooting them up and all of that shit type, man. Like I don't too much care for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's a lot. It's like it's a lot to go on behind that music too. Like it's real deal stuff to go on behind it. The stuff he rap about and it happened in real life. People that got hurt behind it. It's crazy. But hopefully he get older and branch off from that and start making music that we can grow up to.
I can dig it.
Hold on. You tapped into the Jackson Bois podcast. Who are we speaking with?
Hey, Travis, this is Tiffany. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, Tiffany. How you doing tonight, man?
Good. Just was listening, and I said I was gonna call in. Before you all, ended the show. I just wanted to just salute. It's good to see different generations up there discussing different issues. Mm-hmm. And that's your nephew, the young man on the end.
Oh yeah, that's. Two of these individuals is my nephew, the youngest on the end, the one with the toboggan on. They both my nephews. My cousin has the Bulls hat on. Even though they my nephews and my cousins, we are actually like brothers, though. To be honest with you.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just was calling in because you all had started to discuss the frequency as far as the music, and remember I think we were talking about like new releases with Nas and 21 Savage, and I was like, let me go ahead and check it out. And I was listening to it, I was like, oh, I gotta cut this off because it was taking me back to like the old me. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's crazy, when you get older and you really start to pay attention to the frequency of music and how it can put you in a certain mood or have you on go time. You know what I mean? So I had just wanted to call in to point that out and just say I was just tapped in and, thanks for a good show.
Oh, I appreciate you, Tiffany. When we was having that conversation about NBA Youngboy and the violence that's in his music, what was your thoughts when you heard the young boy speaking about how he's aware of the music and how he stopped listening to him and he doesn't gravitate to him as much. What was your thoughts when you heard that? Because I think
that's why I called in, is I was just like, that really just made me feel. It made me feel really good, to know that there is a level of consciousness, and just to know that these are the kind of young men who are out here, within the new generation, that they all wear the message. They're able to pull back and just recognize and how to separate it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's real. So
what's y'all laughing about?
The country boys is messing with you about that Baltimore accent.
I knew it. I knew she was Baltimore, boy.
They said somebody left in the comment section and he said not T. He spelled it T-E-W. I love Baltimore accent, but these boys they messy, Tiffany. I apologize.
We love it.
Yeah, y'all guys. It's so crazy because when I'm on and I'm talking, I try to really, it's so hard because it's so thick. You understand? It's not that I'm trying to hide it, but it's like I know I could go real left real quick with my accent, and you be like, "What did she say?" You know what I mean?
That's you though. Embrace it.
That's me, absolutely. But I'm looking forward to the new season. Speaking of Baltimore Ravens, I know y'all passed that topic, but I'm looking forward to the new season. I really think that Lamar really haven't let go and really went all the way to 100 yet. And I hope that that's the new coach. I hope that they really can bring out the best of one another, not just for him, but for the entire team. Because we already know, like I said, that they can get to the playoffs, but sometimes that's just all that a coach and the quarterback or the coach and the team can produce. You understand what I'm saying? You're talking about a top tier team. You feel me? Ravens, they about their action and they about their life, and I'm just ready to see them get the shit. You feel me? So
and they got the pieces. They got the pieces to do it too. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I forgot they got a new coach. So that is intriguing to see moving into next season, to see what they can produce with a new coach and what they can get from Lamar and Derrick Henry and the players around them, though. But salute, man. Salute you, B. Moore.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me. I'm still tapped in.
I appreciate you. Can I ask you one more question before you go, though, Tiffany?
Sure thing.
Looking at the Ravens, what do you think that they need to evolve their program?
I think that they need. I think that the coach was exactly what they needed, and they have a solid team. You understand what I'm saying? Like, again, it was crazy looking at all the different things that had been set up. We talked about the games being rigged and all of that, and they're kind of taking some of the action stuff out of sports with the sports betting and all of that. But it was dumb from the beginning, all the way to the final game against the Steelers. And I know that they could have pulled. They wasn't supposed to have that many outs. I'm gonna say that. Like they really should have been one of the final four without a doubt. You understand what I'm saying? But again, you had so many crazy calls when it came to Harbaugh, and it's just like sometimes you just gotta trust him and let him do what he gotta do. And I don't really think they let Lamar, really, show off and get his thing off. You feel me? He got it. Let him do his thing. You feel me? So I'm glad to see the change in regards to the coaches, and it's no hard feelings. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Still going to see him out there next season, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate you always supporting me, Tiffany. Thank you for the call. Next year is going to be a very interesting season with that rivalry between Baltimore and Pittsburgh, knowing that they both got new coaches now.
It's on and it's popping.
Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your night, Tiffany. Thank you.
All right, thanks for having me, y'all. It's nice talking to you. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
Let me hold up. Where are my hand claps? Let me give Tiffany a round of applause.
You came through strong.
Let me give Tiffany a round of applause. Did you have another topic at hand, or was you good with the NBA YoungBoy?
No, I want to see how y'all feel about this. Castanet taking a break from streaming to start his own clothing brand. No, he's saying he felt like God telling him that he's he's here to do more and to branch off into new things and create instead of just sticking to one thing and just content creating.
Oh, God told him to branch off and just make some more money, right? Pretty much. Yeah.
Hey, maybe.
Yeah, that's what it is. How a clothing brand? What that got? What, God told you to go make some clothes, bro, make some more money.
He said he just felt like he ain't want to be looked at as a content creator, and it's like, and they say I said a lot of people saying he's moving like Kanye West, like he's trying to be another man right now, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's interesting, but I can't put him on a level of creativity like Kanye West. The nigga turned the camera on and talked and twerked and danced and had celebrities on there. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. I'm gonna give you my take, and it's gonna be quick. I'm gonna let the Jackson Boys speak. GG gone. The most transformational time in your life is when a woman leave you. When that woman say, I'm sick of this shit, or she cheat on you, and you done talked about NBA YoungBoy, and this word on the street that she cheated on him with NBA YoungBoy. That always devastate a man, and he alters his life. When that first girl harm you, it's life altering, and you want to go in a different direction. That's what I feel like. I feel like Castanet, it seemed like some soul selling going on, some sort of wizardry going on. But I always feel like when that first girl leave you, that's the transformation period in your life. He'll be back streaming next year. What's your thoughts?
Go ahead, Walt.
Yeah, I feel the same. It's hard to dictate what God called you to do or what a person. I just know and see that the industry ain't where it's at, man. And whether you're doing clothes, whether you're doing music, whether you're streaming, whatever it is, sports, they gonna come get you. They gonna come get you. So I feel like, but honestly though, that's a real take though. Like a woman really is an asset to a man that we don't even know how big of an asset a woman is to where they can hinder our life. You know what I mean? To like change who we are as human beings. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's crazy. And she went after a man to, you know what I mean? The woman's thought process of a man is what NBA YoungBoy is. You know what I mean? Like that's what they want. You feel me? So that's kind of crazy that I didn't even know she cheated on him with him. But I mean, look, that's the type of man they go for.
I don't know if that's facts that she did that, but that's the word on the internet that the young girl cheated with NBA YoungBoy. But to be honest with you, those girls like that, if you look back at some of their content of them talking, she wanted a G-Wagon, she wanted a Birkin bag and all of this because she knew the type of money Kyle was getting. Those are the type of girls they always want something wild and something interesting. And Kyle looked like a regular good guy,
He do, and I want to say that I'll agree with you about the ritual stuff too. A little soul, something about the soul.
Inform us on what you've seen or what you may have seen that looks spooky to you from Castanet.
Man, look, he my favorite player, but we all know what Bron is. He one of them guys. He one of them high-ranked guys, and he got on Castanet thing and cut his hair off. Yeah, that's a ritual, man.
That's what it looked like to you.
What it looked like to me. That was his last episode. He was done. That's crazy. And then he want to go venture off and do other things. I don't know. This is my take. You know what I mean?
Okay. It's just we just assuming this ain't
just assuming. Just assuming.
Put that meat on him. Nah, let me shut up. My bad. I had to bring a little to it.
What's your thoughts though, Jack? Like, did you even pay attention to Castanet to even know?
To be honest, cause I don't follow the guy that much or even look into what he got going on, so I can't speak to it. So at that I'm kind of lost. I'm just listening right now, like kind of what's going on. Like Walk just gave me a little insight that he did a show with Braun, I guess, and that was his last stream or whatever. I know what he do. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. I know he has a big following within streaming and all of that. Fucking with Drewski, with Kevin Hart, the things he do with that, I see that. But like, yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Castanet though, so I ain't got a whole lot to say on the guy because you know what I'm saying. I ain't trying to sit here and be no hater.
We ain't just hating to be hating. But at the end of the day, all the time when these entertainers trying to pivot, it's always into fashion. What you got to say in closing, Darda, to close this topic off, and we're gonna get into WAP topics.
No, that's pretty much it, man. You know, just how to get y'all opinion on them.
Hey, that was hot dang on the hottest topics with AD. You know, we get ready to get into some interesting conversations. I think this is going to be some educational conversations. We're easy. Let's get on into it, Walt.
Yeah, let's get it, man. This is what's the word, Walt? Let me tell you.
What's the word?
Let me tell you. So, man, look, everybody know I've been on a spiritual journey, man. I changed my life over to Christ, you know what I mean? And Unc gave me this opportunity to present this to y'all on the show and on the pod. And I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time with it. I want to keep it's really just an open conversation and a discussion for everybody to contribute with, you know what I mean? So let's get it. Let's get to it. So how I rock with mines is it's basically gonna open up with like a quote. And the quote is for this week is seeking validation from a world that crucified a perfect man. And I want to read off a Bible verse for that in connection to that. Galatians 1:10. Obviously, I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people was my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. And so with tying to that, my perspective and what I think is that we tend to want approval of earthly things or worldly things, which is fast, with money, fame, attention, cars, clothes, whatever we can think of, or whatever that is, or what that look like. What would it look like if we didn't seek validation from the world? I think it would be a world filled with confident people, also amazing leaders. Dr. King is a great example of that. I'm sure he wasn't perfect because none of us are as humans, but he was doing something positive and that could have changed the world. And look what the world did to him. And so I think that's a good thing to tie to.
That's a great basis for a good conversation because your topic, the main thing that stuck out to me is validation. You know, ever since y'all was younger, me being the oldest on her, I don't know if y'all can remember things that I told y'all, and I ain't saying I'm the savior or I'm nobody special, but I view y'all as individuals that's, you know, capable of anything, limitless individuals. That's how I view y'all. And validation is something that we all have seeked and attempted to seek so we could move up in the work world. Have women that we are attracted to in our life. We seek validation from those things and worldly things over seeking validation from the word of God or whatever you believe in, Christ or Buddha, because some people that may be watching this may have different religious beliefs. But me, I'm on a path in life right now where I'm just being me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna live my life and be good to the people that's for me. And if any individual that's watching this needs to be validated from any worldly thing to make them feel accepted by the world, they need to check themselves and seek something different and view the world in a different life because validation is, you know, it can harm you and hinder you, and you can use lose years of your life trying to please something that is really not even looking out for your best interest or care about you at all. That's just my take on that conversation. That's a great word, Walt. What's the word, Walt? What's your thoughts? Talk to me, Dada. I want to hear Dada first before Jack, because he's young. I want to hear the young about that Bible scripture.
Nah, like I ain't gonna say I speak for all the young people, because I kind of think different, and the people I be with kind of think different. Now we all then, kind of seek validation from girls, or just being in high school in general. It's like you always try to seek validation, trying to be that guy, or the cool person everybody would be around. But end of the day, everybody done it. It don't get you nowhere for real. It's just like the validation. I feel like it's just for people that's, I don't know, people that's looking for the attention, or just want to be, just, I don't know. It's weird to explain, but everybody done seek validation from somebody, and it ain't cool. But once I just graduated and noticed, like, not everybody is what they say they is. Like, you might look up to a person that, oh, he had all the girls, all the money, all the cars, but inside he lonely. He ain't happy. So it's like me and my guys, we started going to Bible study, I say around November 15th of 2025. And we just been keep going. It's like all of us in high school, we played football, was a out every night, out every weekend, seeking validation from the ladies, you know what I'm saying? But once we realized that wasn't it, we start chasing the word of God. The first person I say that just pushed me to get the word from God was Uncle E, you know what I'm saying? He brought me to church with him, took me to multiple church camps, just made me realize what's bigger than, validation.
And I'm glad that you did that, nephew. It was I let you do it authentically too, man. I wasn't trying to pressure you. You had fun. You was doing you was trucking. You was trucking the leaders at the at the camp. I said, dang, but
I know why they went to Bible study though, Walk, before Jack. They was going out all night after the football game. The ladies turning them down. They wasn't clapping no cheeks and none of that. Help me! Help me!
Oh Lord, help them! Help me!
I'm just messing. I had to lighten it up a little bit. What's this scripture, this seeking validation, this Galatians 1:10.
Galatians 1:10, man. I love it because this is a great topic for a group of fellas like us and a family of fellas like us, man. Because for me, the biggest thing that stood out is, being confident. I think a lot of people, do seek validation, but for me, like, I won Mr. West of my high school. I won most popular. That's what that was. But I was never the person that tried to put myself out there as like I need validation for who I am or what I'm doing or anything like that. I was just me. I was confident in myself. I was confident in my skin. I just lived life. I was just me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what a lot of people miss in life is just doing you, being the best version of you. You know what I mean? You don't have to get approval from nobody, man. Like, just stay humble within yourself, you know what I mean, and be confident in yourself. And I think that life will come at you in a way that will be grateful for you, I guess, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people, like even when like I said, when I met my wife, even my wife's sister-in-law, they thought I was arrogant, cocky, whatever, before even knowing me. But I don't know. I don't feel like that's the aura I gave, you know what I'm saying? But I just feel like people looked at me in that way because I was just confident. And I know Watt said that within his scripture, and what he said is just being confident in yourself, man. And I think confidence will breed a lot of good into one's life. You know what I mean? So that's what I can say on that, man. Like, cause I don't need nobody's approval. I don't care what a motherfucker think about me. None of that shit, man. I'm gonna live for me. I'm gonna live for why God put me on this earth. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I can do, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a praise him for blessing me each and every day and giving me everything that's been brought into my life, my family, my friends, whatever the case may be. But Jack just gonna do Jack, and that's it, man. At the end of the day, man, I don't need nobody to stamp Jack. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yes, sir.
You know what's crazy? I want you to close it out, Walk, but listening to all of y'all takes and hearing y'all speak, I had a different life than the validation part stuck out to me because I had to be humbled.
Mm.
You know, life had humbled me because I'm a totally different person than who y'all see today. I used to be. I
Yeah.
used to be the most arrogant, cocky, swimming in the money, Scrooge McDuck swimming in it person, and life had humbled me. And I needed validation from God for my reason to exist because I didn't know what I was on earth for
Oh.
besides the street money,
Mhm.
besides the street life, besides the hustle and getting to it. I didn't know what my place was. So I had to be humbled to come back to reality to move forward.
Yeah.
That was I needed validation from him because the world never validated me because I was always the, you know,
That guy.
yeah, I always felt like I was, you know, the dookie or whatever you
Yeah.
want.
The shit.
Close us out, Walk, man. I thoroughly enjoyed that topic, man. Real
For sure.
talk.
Man, it's just, shining light on the kingdom of Christ, man, and just having a different mindset since turning my life over to Christ, man, and just seeing how the Bible actually is put in our everyday life. It's crazy, but it's the word is the word. That's why they say build that relationship with Christ. Anybody can read the Bible, anybody can go to church, but it's more. It ain't even about that. It's about His word and building that relationship.
Tell
You
me
know what I mean?
before you close out, because hearing that and your dreads is hitting the microphone speaker.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it is. I was gonna say that. I'm like, I know that's what it was.
Before you close out this, tell me the importance of reading the word for yourself, because the people need to hear this. Reading the word and understanding the word for yourself, than hearing a pastor speak it, or hearing a preacher or listening to a pastor.
So my opinion and my perspective of this is that a pastor can go up there and preach the word, but they can easily stop at a certain section of the word and twist it. They can make it sound good, you know what I mean, for a certain person or whatever. But I truly feel like you're not going to get that word unless you read it yourself and you actually dive in it and you pray and you fast and do all that stuff, man, to like build that relationship with him. It's really best to do it yourself and on your own time. Just open the Bible, read a verse, or you know what I mean, marinate on it, pray about it, ask the Lord to give you wisdom and discernment to understand His word. You know what I mean? Just actually doing it yourself is what's the best way, I feel like, rather than hearing a pastor. Not to say pastors are bad about it, but just actually diving into it yourself and it's like self-teaching yourself, being self-taught.
Okay. We had a caller. If you can, please turn your TV down in the background. You calling into them Jackson Boys live show. Who are we speaking with?
Mrs. Jackson.
Lord.
Hey, family.
What's going on?
Good.
I bet that she get the number
On the screen.
I'm watching.
Hey, we would love to hear your perspective about this Galatians 1 and 10, this validation conversation. Thank you for your time, Ty. Please educate us. Take your time.
Yeah, so I want to chime in. Good job, baby, first of all. But I wanted to chime in and say it's very important for us to be biblically sound, because not all pastors are good people and not all of them have good intentions. And so it's important for us to have our own personal relationship, because if we think about it, during slavery during slavery times, they took certain scriptures out of context and said, oh, you're supposed to submit to your master, when in actuality, God never intended for us to be under submission of anybody in that way. And so it's important for us to be biblically sound and do our own study for ourselves so that we can understand it. and we can know what he expects from us, which is to love him and to love other people.
To love other people. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
And I think it was very, I love hearing all of y'all's different perspectives about validation too. And I like, as y'all were talking, I was thinking about just Black homes and how important it is to have 2-parent households, and how important it is for fathers to speak life into their daughters or into their sons, and for mothers to do the same. Because if not, then I feel like, especially for women, it's so easy for, or, you know, teen girls especially, it's so easy for us to try to look for validation in a guy. And, oh, he said he loved me, so he loves me, but whole time that he doesn't have pure intentions. And so I think it's very, very easy for women, but I love y'all's perspective too. I think Jack was onto it. Like, God created us all individually to be who he created us to be, and how he created us to be. He didn't create all of us to be the same, because that's boring and plain. And so we are supposed to be who he designed for us to be, and stand on that.
Yeah.
And be confident. And a lot of us, we don't have that because life was never spoken over us as children. Or, you know, even if you grow up, you hear negative things. And so it's important. It's important. Especially in the Black community, for us to lift each other up, to say positive things, to, like that I was saying, or what's her name, Tiffany from Baltimore?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, God created her with that accent. Girl, you better thinking with that accent. Don't try to hold it back. But like, even the music that we are fed, or, you know, I don't listen to it. I'm like an old school Luther Vandross. Like, I love R&B from back in the day, but this stuff they listen to now, popping this, popping that, having sex with this guy. Like, what are our kids learning? And then they grow up and they try to go ahead.
That's true. It is a powerful message, and it's being programmed and promoted for finances and control over individuals also, though.
Yes. To keep you in that same mindset. I was just watching a documentary earlier, and I was just getting so upset because they see that, well, Unc, you'll probably relate to this, but, you know, with being vegan, they had this whole pyramid of what we're supposed to eat. And, oh, you need to drink milk. You need to drink milk. It'll make your bones strong and all this stuff. And the whole time it's causing all these health problems, and they're figuring it out years later, or they probably knew all along. But it's like, how much stuff are we actually being programmed because it's their plan all along? Anyways, that's another story for another day.
Hey, you know, that I wasn't going to respond to that because we could get long on that, and we about to close the show out. And I'm so thankful for your perspective and your time, Ty. Thank you so much, man.
Thank y'all for having me.
Appreciate you, family.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ty.
Hold up now. Y'all getting
You're welcome.
Y'all getting a little mushy.
Nah, we ain't mushy. She being honest. She gave her real deal outside perspective and thoughts from a female perspective, and I like it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Gave us a different outlook. You know what I mean?
You know, I got some reading I'm gonna do for y'all boys, but it's time for me to get into my segment of the show, Class in Session. We're gonna talk a little bit of hip hop. We're gonna talk a little bit of apologies. We're gonna get a little spooky in this section, you know, this segment, because it's Kanye West. You know, and apologizing and him, you know, I got the article. I'm gonna read the article to y'all and everything, but before I do read the article, I want to know y'all perspective about what's the first thing that you think of when you think of Kanye West, and I want Jack to start.
First thing I think of when I think of Kanye, I would say curator of creativity, hell of a producer, somebody that's just different. You know what I'm saying? That started one way and it's kind of not ending, but like, you know, it's just transition to something totally different. You know what I'm saying? So like the perspective that you get from the Ye from I don't know when he first started way back when.
Jesus walks the
yes.
Oh yeah.
To now, like going through what he went through, the Kim Kardashian era, the
Mama died.
Amber
Rose.
Rose, like through what he's done went through, you know what I'm saying, to losing his bird and you know, he just been through a lot. So it's just like, but the Ye of then to the Ye of now is totally different. And you know, I'm sure we got some things to speak to about Ye from then to now, like, but like my perspective is just like it's just totally changed. It's just totally changed a lot, man. Because I'm a big, like, I love Kanye music, and actually he released something last year that it was like I don't know, it was a 4 songs or something, 4 or 5 songs or something like that. That was dope, you know what I mean, to me. And it was, so some people may be weird, but like I like his creativity, I like his thought process, his production, and different things like that. But it's
I saw a song earlier this week. Y'all all check it out, cousins.
We all checked it out. I know we all checked it out because we all had some shit to say about it. Yeah, don't shake your head there because you checked it out. And you know what's in it. You know what's on what he said, man.
Cousins, if y'all haven't heard that song out and y'all listening to this podcast, go check out the record, Cousins. I was shocked when I heard that record. But E, tell me what you think of when you think of Kanye West.
Man, Jack kind of took it, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna just spin it a little bit. He's a genius when it comes to creativity. Just his art, man. Like what he do behind the scenes, I don't get down with all that, but he's still like he's smart, and he's a pioneer in the hip hop game, man. I feel like he deserves his flowers at some point in time. You know what I mean?
Now Kanye has Darius only know Kanye for the transformational period.
Yeah.
He don't know the GOAT Ye.
Yeah, Ye was my favorites, man.
Yeah.
I just say he unpredictable. I ain't gonna figure. It's like you just never know what's next with him. Like
I love that one, Durner. That's a good
he
one.
unpredictable. Like now, I didn't see the crazy stuff all over the internet. Internet only show the bad anyway, or they try to light the bad part of his life. But you'll see some clips and old stuff of Ye, and he a pretty, he an artist. Like I said that for sure. He a good creator. It's like anything he do, he got passion behind it. He got meaning to it. So it's like, of course, behind the scenes, I don't got nothing to do with that. That's all him. But like him as an artist and a creator, he pretty dope for sure.
Yeah. I rock with Ye heavy, man. It's just that I like Ye. I feel like Ye is the best producer ever in hip hop. Just my opinion. I like his beats more than I like any other producer's beats.
Yeah.
I like my favorite album in hip hop history is My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. I don't think it's nothing touching that close, except for probably Blessings or something like that. But nothing close. But My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is a great album. But what's crazy is that last year when he had the interview with DJ Academics and he wore the Black Klansman. I don't know if it was a Black Klansman. It looked like a Black Ku Klux Klan outfit.
Yeah, all black with the face, with all that shit. Yeah,
he dropping songs talking about giving his cousin head. Now that's just
that's weird.
Out of control.
Weirdo shit.
He going on the Jewish peoples and doing so many different things. He crashed out on Adidas. You know what I'm saying? He crashed. He just been crashing out. He bought that house in Malibu, gutted the house, and then sold it for less than what he paid for it for. Some people probably think that's a stunt, but I just think that's stupidity.
Stupidity.
He's about to release an album, and he wrote out an apology, and I'm going to read it to y'all. I want to read this Kanye West apology. I'm going to read most of the letter. If y'all heard anything in it and y'all want me to pause so y'all can, dissect some of the things that were said, just stop me.
If you need me to read some, I'll read a paragraph, cuz.
Can you see it, cuz?
I can see it.
So
if you need me to read something.
Ye's letter in full to those I've hurt. 25 years ago, I was in a car accident that broke my jaw and caused injury to the right frontal lobe of my brain. At the time, the focus was on the visible damage, the fracture, the swelling, and the immediate physical trauma. The deeper injury, the one inside my skull, went unnoticed. Comprehensive scans were done, neurological exams were limited, and the possibility of a frontal lobe injury was never raised. It wasn't properly diagnosed until 2023. The medical oversight caused serious damage to my mental health and led to my bipolar type 1 diagnosis. Bipolar disorder comes with its own defense system, denial. When you're manic, you don't think you're sick. You think everyone else is overreacting. You feel like you're seeing the world more clearly than ever, when in reality, you're losing your grip entirely.
Cuz, real quick,
talk to me.
That's amazing, because I just read Gucci Mane's book, what it was called, episodes, and that's exactly what he was saying. That paragraph right there you just read was literally what Gucci was talking about. How people were saying like he was doing things, or he was manic, or he just didn't know, and he didn't know. So that's amazing to hear that from a Kanye saying, because I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I knew obviously he had that wreck and he jacked himself up or whatever, but that I didn't know it had penetrated brain damage and stuff like that. So that's crazy to hear, because just reading Gucci's book, I can see all of that. What he's saying now is like, oh my God, for real. And Gucci was dealing with a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? He needed a lot of help, and he really he kind of succumbed to like, all right, boom, I finally I know I need this help, and I'm gonna take this help. And so seeing that being read and hearing that kind of coincides with what Gucci book was talking about too. My bad. I just wanted to stop and say that.
Great, you said that though. That's great. Great.
I
like the book. I read the book. I read I didn't read it. I listened to it on Audible.
Same here.
Him and Keisha Kaur talking about it on the Breakfast Club and stuff. But this is good for Dada to her as a young boy.
Yeah.
It's something that every man is gonna go through in his life. It ain't just Gucci and Ye we talking about. This is a teachable moment to me, because everybody will have their episodes. I just talked about me having an episode previously in the podcast, so when I thought I was, you know what I mean, everything and all of that. Just that you gotta keep yourself healthy. You gotta do what you're supposed to do and remain consistent at it, because those episodes is gonna come. And what's gonna happen is, however you're gonna come out of those, how you gonna come out of those episodes on the winning end. You have it.
Yep.
Let me keep reading. Once people label you as crazy, you feel as if you cannot contribute anything meaningful to the world. It's easy for people to joke and laugh it off, when in fact, that is a very serious, debilitating disease. I didn't put it up on the screen. I apologize. I want everybody to be able to see it. Boom. A very debilitating disease. Where was I reading that? You can die from. According to the World Health Organization and Cambridge University, people with bipolar disorder have a life expectancy that is shortened by 10 to 15 years on average, and 3 times faster all-cause mortality rate than the general population. This is on par with severe heart disease, type 1 diabetes, HIV, and cancer, and lethal and fatal if left untreated. The scariest thing about this disorder is how persuasive it is when it tells you you don't need help. It makes you blind, but convinced you have insight. You feel powerful, certain, and unstoppable. I lost touch with reality. Things got worse the longer I ignored the problem. I said and did things I deeply regretted. Some of the people I love the most, I treated the worst. You endured fear, confusion, humiliation, and the exhaustion of trying to have someone who was at time unrecognizable. Look back, I became detached from my true self. In the fractured state, I gravitated towards the most destructive symbol I could find, the swastika, and even so t-shirts bearing it. One of the most difficult aspects of having bipolar type 1 are the disconnected moments, many of which I still cannot recall, that led to poor judgment and reckless behavior on the oftentimes feels like an out-of-body experience. I regret and I'm deeply mortified by my actions in the state, and am committed to accountability, treatment, and meaningful change. It does not excuse what I did, though. I am not a Nazi or an anti-Semite. I love Jewish people. And to the Black community, which held me down through all of the highs and lows and the darkest times. The Black community is unquestionably the foundation of who I am. I am so sorry to have let you down. I love us. In early 2025, I fell into a 4-month-long panic episode of psychotic, paranoid, and impulsive behavior that destroyed my life as the situation became increasingly unsustainable. There were times I didn't want to be here anymore. Having bipolar disorder is notable state of constant mental illness. When you go into manic episodes, you are ill at that point. When you are not in an episode, you are completely normal. And that's when the wreckage from the illness hits the hardest. Hitting rock bottom a few months ago, my wife encouraged me to finally get up. I have found comfort in Reddit forums of all places. Different people speak of being in manic or depressive episodes of a similar nature. I read their stories and realized that I was not alone. It's not just me who ruins their entire life once a year, despite taking meds every day and being told by the so-called best doctors in the world that I am not both bipolar, but merely experiencing symptoms of autism. My words as a leader in my community have global impact and influence. In my mania, I lost complete sight of that. As I find my new baseline and new center through an effective regime of medication, therapy, exercise, and clean living, I have newfound much needed clarity. I am pouring my energy into positive, meaningful art, music, clothing, design, and other new ideas to help the world. I am not asking for sympathy or a free pass, though I inspire to earn your forgiveness. I write today simply to ask for your patience and understanding as I find my way home with love. Yeah.
Yeezy. Yeezy taught me.
Let's go.
Yeezy taught me.
That was beautiful.
So
that was beautiful.
Question to you first, Walk, since you said that was beautiful. Does that sound genuine to you?
It sounds very much. It sounds authentic more than like. It sounds like he really. And I never knew that. You know what I mean? Let's being a Kanye West fan and seeing all the tantrums and him just going crazy or whatever, not knowing that he was having an episode. You know what I mean? Like not knowing that he was mentally ill. You know, and what hit me the most about what you read was when he said when he became himself. That's when it hit him harder the most because he had to remember what he done when he had them episodes. Like, dang, I did that. Like, it's sad for real because I could say something right now right here if I was mentally ill, you know what I mean, just say something off the top of my mind and don't even know what I'm talking about, and then look back at it like, dang, I said that. You know what I mean? That's crazy, man. That's really sad though, man. Shout out to Ye, man. Pray for Ye. Pray that he make it through what he going through. You know what I mean? We don't know. People really battle. The mind is the enemy's playground, man. For real, for real.
Most definitely, most definitely. Dada, what's your thoughts of what you heard that was read just down?
I mean, it sound like he's sincere for sure. Seem like he mean everything he said, but it's like, of course, I ain't know Ye before all this activity, so it's like everything he doing is kind of I didn't got used to what he did. That's what I'm saying. And then it's like he not like he said he not the only person with this. We done seen it before with other people. It's like almost a common thing nowadays. It's like the internet is just bringing spotlight to people that's like that when they really need help and they just laugh at them. But
young boy,
yeah. But it's like for sure. I'm glad he realized what he was doing was wrong, and he just trying to find the help he need.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. You want to go first, or you want me to go, Jay?
I mean, for me, I kind of said what I feel and what I think with, everything that was read to me just reminded me of Guwap's book because I'm just like, man, that's everything that he said is literally what Gucci was going through with, saying things and doing things. The people that he loved that was close to him, that he would turn around and be like, damn, I did that, or I said that, or you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. So that to me is amazing to know that that's strong. Like, you know what I mean? That illness is very real and alive in the world. You know what I mean? So you can't undermine that and think that people don't have those, things going on in their life, man. So, the mind, like Wak said, the mind is crazy. Things that go on in the mind and what you do and say is kind of complex at times. You know what I mean?
Do y'all think the mind and the brain is two separate things?
That's crazy. The mind and the brain.
Okay, let me give you an example. Are you ever riding and it ain't you speaking, but something is going on in your head telling you, I need to keep with this, the bills and this is coming. Oh, my boy's playing tonight, such and such. It's just talking to you.
Hey, real talk though. That's crazy because it's like I feel like I've been in that kind of space where it's just like, I don't know, like where my mind or I don't know, I don't even know if I can say my brain now. Is it my mind or is it my brain that's telling me that you got the bad, you got so much stuff like that gets jumbled up in your head. You can just say your head, because that's where the brain and the mind kind of all evolves, right? So it's just like, I don't know, man. That's kind of crazy now to even think about that.
I think it's separate. I've been studying this for years. I think it's separate, but I just want to know y'all perspective. What you think about that, Dirt? Is the mind and the brain two totally different things?
Yeah, I feel like now that I think about it, I feel like it is. Your mind, how you all over the place, and your brain just bring you back together. Like, I don't know, it's just like your brain. I feel like your brain used for thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's how you like move throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? But your mind always tell you, oh, this happening. Oh, you gotta do this. You gotta do this. And it's like your brain puts all that into, you know what I'm saying, soaking it up. And it's like, all right, come on, lock in. You put it together. And
I'm gonna give you an example because both of y'all play football. The play about to happen. Your mind know what the play is. Oh, I know he going on that slant. But the brain gotta react for you to slap. You know what I'm saying? Or catch the ball. It's two totally different things. That's how I feel.
And you processing a lot. I think with the brain, the mind might say something, but then the brain might shoot. Or maybe I'm saying it's backwards. I don't know.
You were saying it right.
Because it's like you said, like, all right, I'm the quarterback. I know I'm running a slant, but then I know I gotta go drop, throw, depending on I don't know. You got the coverage. You got so much going on. Like
the brain is reacting to what the mind is telling
it. Yeah.
The brain is physical and the mind is not. The mind is literally
spiritual.
It's a thought. Like it's crazy how I was just talking to Todd the other day about this, about how the only thing that separates us from animals is the ability to think. It was crazy.
Consciousness.
21 was talking about that.
Man, it is so crazy because like I dug deep into it one time. I was like, a bird know how to be a bird. A dog know how to be a dog. You know what I mean? A human don't know what they want to be, man. Like I'm a tranny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I should have said.
It's true because the human got options.
That's
true. Yeah. Y'all ever seen a squirrel in a street, like they don't know what if you about to run them out? You know what I mean?
And that fat ass about to splack his ass. Where you going? What you gonna do? Yeah. I feel you though, cuz, for sure.
That was
I'm like, man, just run across the street. But they don't have the ability.
The same with a deer. The deer, they don't know if they want to keep running or look at the headlight. It's slack or keep running. For real.
You give humans all these options and they don't know if they want
all over the place.
They don't know who they is. See?
I don't know if I want some wiener, some this, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I want to dress up like this, dress up like that, put on a wig, don't put on like it's a lot. Our brain it shoots us so much stuff.
Yeah.
It's like and you gotta pick and choose.
Hey, salute to Kanye West. In closing, I wouldn't be surprised if 6 months from now that nigga crashed out.
Hey,
for real though.
I ain't gonna cap. He wrote that apology. 6 months from now, he might crash. I want to say something. I feel like this was an amazing first episode back with the Jackson Bois. The Super Bowl next weekend. Let's talk about what we're gonna do before we get off the show. Are we canceling next weekend, Jackson Boys, or we gonna come on right when the Super Bowl go off?
I'm on. I'm here. I'm here.
Let's see if 3 say they heard, we heard. If 3 say they ain't coming, then we ain't coming. What's going on? We gotta have at least 3 of the Jackson Boys. If 3 of us coming, then we coming.
What y'all got going there, Weeby?
If I'm home, I'm on here, man.
Where you gonna be?
I might be at bro house.
Balls.
Playing hide and seek and shit.
I had to, Debbie. I had to.
All right. But nah, if I'm home, I'm on here for sure.
Okay. What we doing, Wop? After the Super Bowl? Nah.
I'll be on. What time it end though?
We on
8:30, 9.
Oh, 8:39. Oh yeah.
It might end at 10.
10. Yeah.
Overtime.
8:30. We don't know.
Look. We can give them 30 minutes, all takes on what happened during the game and scram.
Okay, I'm on then.
But we can't dismiss and leave without talking about the what if in life. We got to talk about that.
Okay. Let's do it.
I got to hear yours, and Walk's perspective.
Let me read it again so I can get it.
Yes, sir.
Or you want to present it, Jack?
I will. I'm with it. All right. So we got a miscellaneous topic to close out. You know what I mean? It's been a dope show. We got great call-ins. You know what I mean? We vibing. It's been great. All right. So we got a miscellaneous topic. What if moments in life? So we want to hear everybody's perspective on what if this happened or what if it didn't happen in life. Am I saying that right, huh?
You saying it right, and I can start it off.
All right.
No. What if moment is like a decision that you made in life that changed your life and transformed your life. I feel like one of the most significant times in my life that altered my life, and it was for the better, and I feel like it even contributed to y'all life.
Yeah.
Removing myself from the streets. I know I done twice on her, and it's a touchy topic and subject, but when I removed myself from that lifestyle, it altered everything for the better. And at first, it was hard. It was seriously hard. You know, I don't even know how I made it out of that, because I went from being a person making $5,000 a day minimum to making $500 a week instantly. You know what I'm saying? And that was devastating.
Yeah.
But I was free. I could hang with my family instead of not being able to hang with them. I didn't have to look in the rearview mirror no more. So I feel as if when I made that decision in my life, it saved me, because if I didn't make that decision, I wouldn't be able to be on this microphone with them Jackson Boys right now.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that deserves some hand claps.
Hell yeah. Real talk.
Give yourself some hand claps. Yeah.
Talk to us. Who next?
Hey, I just want to speak to that, because like what Cuz said, man, making a decision to pull back from something that was probably hard to do, man, you know, because me being beside my cousin's side, my brother's side, you know what I mean, a lot growing up and seeing and being able to do things, and you know what I mean, coming up where we came from, and you know, Cuz was out there, you know what I mean, and living a great life, but it wasn't the best life, I would say, if that makes sense. Like, it was a great life, but not the best life, because of the intricacies that came with it, you know what I mean? And for Cuz to say cold turkey down there, you know what I mean? Like, shit, I'm out of this, you know what I mean? Because I got to do what's best for me, right? First is I got to do what's best for me, but then, you know, thinking about your family, thinking about, you know what I mean? How does this impact the people that's closest to me? Yeah, for sure. And a lot of times we don't think about that, because we're self-centered. We're like we worry about just us. But like for Cuz to do that, and you know, maybe not even telling nobody, like, shit, I'm doing this not just for me, but for y'all too. because like we all, you know, I feel like we all lived a good life because of what Cuz did. And you know, coming soon, I got some music to that, you know what I mean? And it touched me deep. And I wrote shit because of that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, my piece is my what if in life. And I said, what if I never got jammed up with what I was doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, would I have made it to the league? Because I was with Tennessee. I played football and I was doing damn good. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, but there was two lives I was living at the same time. But, you know, some shit that happened in my life that retracted that out of my life. But what if that never would have happened and I was on a straight and narrow, you know what I mean? And I could have made it to the league. How would that have impacted myself and my family? You know what I mean? Because I feel like that was my goal, was to get to the league, man. You know what I'm saying? I was playing for Tennessee. I was doing all the right things, but was altered a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that was always in my back of my mind, has always been my what if I would have never got in trouble and not kicked out of the Tennessee football program, and I would have continued to progress and been good and could have made it to the NFL and took care of my family. You know what I'm saying? But then also to revert, like I would have never met my wife, Marquise. I would have never had the kids I got to this day. You know what I'm saying? So I love where I'm at to this day. But that is my what if in life. Like if that would have never happened, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm happy where I'm at today. You know what I'm saying? But that is my what if in life. If I would have never got into my situation and I would have progressed through the Tennessee program, could I have made it to the NFL? Because that was one of my goals in life.
Yeah. Hey.
Golly. Hey, let's go, man.
That deserve a round of applause.
This the best segment, man.
We do this shit, man.
We could go for 5 hours, to be honest.
You heard me, them Jackson boys, man.
Who next? Talk. What if moment? I know you young, Dada, and you know what I'm saying? You still wear Huggies and all
Pampers
that.
and shit.
You done had some experiences, you know what I'm saying? You done had some experiences in life. Big Sis tapped in.
Hey.
But right now, I ain't really got no what ifs, because it's like, you know, I ain't really just did or put myself in any bad situations, or just like, you know, always my mama makes sure I was always head on the swivel, you know, head straight, not worry about the wrong stuff. So I ain't never just had to like, okay, what if I did this? My life would have been here right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, so I don't feel like I got a what if moment. I ain't got that yet. I know everybody got a what if moment in their life, but I ain't got it yet, I don't think.
You'll have it, and we'll be here to support you through it.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us, Walt.
My what if, man, and I don't want to bring anybody down, but when I got in a relationship after college, well, after high school, I was pure, man. I was pure throughout high school, and I ended up getting in a relationship for 5 years, and it hindered my life. But what if I never went through that? I would have never found Christ. I wouldn't have never found time. You know what I mean? Like it was a moment for me that I needed. You know what I mean? But it's crazy how we have to go through something, and it's crazy when y'all asked Dada, y'all said, Dada, you haven't experienced life yet. And I remember working at the Hilton downtown, and this was right before, you know, I got cheated on or whatever. And I had asked these two old heads, I said, man, have y'all been cheated on before? Like just a random question. Just asked them. They was like, man, yeah. I said, I never have. They said, yeah. You ain't experienced nothing. And I was like, nah. I was about 20, 21. And then that probably like less than a year later that happened. I said, golly. And that was the hardest thing in my life because I didn't know how to deal with it, you know, and just not even having a relationship my whole life. That was my first relationship, you know what I mean? So I didn't know how to handle it. And, you know, that hindered me and played a huge role in my life. But hey, I'm happy at where I'm at now, you know what I mean?
And
Jackson,
you know, crazy about you saying that, and all of us telling our stories and our what if moments, it let me know that whatever happens in your life, supposed to happen.
Happen for a reason. It's
Keep
for a
smiling.
reason.
Keep smiling, keep going, keep shining, keep working out, keep eating good, keep smiling, keep loving. Even when the person do you wrong, still say I love you. You know, I love you. I ain't got no ill will towards you. I'm gonna continue to do me, little bitty bit. You know,
You hear me?
And closing, what we gotta say, man. A hell of a podcast tonight, man.
Hey, man, I just want to say it's been a blessing and an honor to get back on this goddamn mic with y'all boys, man. I love every single one of y'all. I promise you, man. I go to war for you niggas. You hear me?
Yes,
Love
sir.
y'all boys, man. Hey, hell of a show. Appreciate everybody called in, tapped in with us, man. Guess what? We're gonna keep it coming all 2026. You hear me? We here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta deal with us. We are problem Jackson boys. Nobody's safe for the whole year. You hear me?
Fact.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it. You know how I close every show. Go ahead, what you have to say?
Was we all giving our ends, or was you about to
do your thing? Do your thug, boy.
All I gotta say, well, I got two things to say. Man, it's smoke behind y'all, man. But not only that, love God, love people, and change the world, man. Discover your purpose, man.
And what I gotta say in closing, every show I say, peace, love, plenty of abundance, and make sure.
Go get you some money.
Been chopping trees. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, injured a stone, hospitalized a...
Hold on. We got a caller at the end of the show.
You hear me?
We got somebody that tapped into it.
They gonna rock with us.
Oh, you gotta turn your TV down though, fam. You gotta turn your TV down in the background for
I got it. I'm already on top of it.
Is this who I think it is? Is this who I think it is?
My damn grandson.
You know your daddy or your
my
daddy.
Damn grandson. I knew it.
Hey,
My damn grandson.
I see my kid. I see my damn oldest son and my grandkids on here and my great grandbaby. So y'all making me proud. Y'all back on here for 2026. Yeah, boy, y'all gave me something to watch again. I know I'm over getting old. That's all I do is watch TV now. Y'all got to give me something to do. Y'all got to keep up this Jackson work now.
Yeah. We appreciate you calling in at the end of the show, fam. We thank you, fam, for always supporting us all these years, fam.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Y'all know I got you. Y'all ran to the store and came back. I said, oh, man, it's about to go off. I said, let me go ahead and call them real quick.
Yeah, fam. Hey.
Yeah, I had to get on it real quick.
Thank you, fam. Before we let you go and before we end the show, anything that you hear throughout the show or any topic that you want to discuss?
What was it? Throughout this show? What y'all was talking about?
Yeah. Are you just calling to support us?
Yeah, I was just laid back supporting, and then I caught the end though, right there where y'all was saying what y'all went through and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And that's natural. As I was waiting to see if Walk had something, he had a little something. You know what I mean? Like I said, he younger though. He peeped it though. You know, you at the old head, everybody go through it. Ain't nobody special. If you see somebody walking around here saying they ain't never got cheated on, that's a bold-faced lie. It's gonna happen. It might have happened and they didn't know about it, but it happened, Walk, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it happened. But yeah, that's just life, though. You know what I mean? Like you said, you live and you learn. Mm-hmm. And you can't. You made a good fact too, son. Like you can't hold nothing against them. You know, you can't change nobody. But at the same time, don't hate nobody for something that they did. So now you blocking your blessings. Just go ahead and forgive them and move on.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your time,
you got to forgive them and move on.
Thank you for your time.
For
we
sure.
Appreciate you. I'm going to call you back right when we end the show. We gone, fam.
That's what it is.
That's all.
Been chopping trees. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. That's right. I have wrestled with an alligator. I done tussled with a whale. I done handcuffed lightning, throw thunder in jail. That's bad. Only last week, I murdered a rock, Injured a stone. Hospitalize a brick. I'm so mean I make medicine sick. Bad dude. Bad. Fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. Incredible. Fast. Incredible. You, George Foreman, all of you chumps are gonna bow when I whoop him. All of you. I know you got him. I know you got him picked, but the man's in trouble. I'm gonna show you how great I am.
This podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The thoughts, views shared here are just that, views. We just conversing, sharing perspective while having fun. So don't take this shit personal, and definitely don't try this at home. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's get to it.